Hi, this is a video for students who are missing any of their poems that we wrote. So if you missed a day and you missed a poem, I will show you how to catch up. So in Google Classroom, you can go over to classwork and under the Unit 1 Poetry, it says Catching Up on Missing Poems. So you'll click on that and it will take you over to this document. So we've had 4 poems that we wrote before today, and today's Friday, 9/18. So if you miss one of these or all of these, this is the place where you can find out how to write them. So let's say I missed the first day where we talked about where I'm from poems. So I might scroll down and over here, Miss Rowell, I gave you a template and it tells you, so I am from, and then you're supposed to put a specific ordinary item, okay? And you are allowed to delete and add stuff. If you would like to write your own poem, you can, but if you need some help, then you can totally use this template and then you can change the words, you can add words, you can delete stuff. If you were gone for our ode poems, where we celebrated a part of ourselves or a person in our lives, this is a really long template. You don't have to fill out all of it, but it just kind of gives you lots of ideas for different things you can write about. Otherwise, you can just use this prompt, which is to write a poem celebrating a part of yourself, such as your hair, your athletic ability, your heritage, or a person in your life, like maybe your mom and how strong she is. And you can use this template, or you can write your own. The third poem we did was an artifact poem. So you'll find an interesting object from your life and you'll write a poem about it. So I have these questions to kind of get you thinking about it. I encourage you to use the 5 senses and include images in your poem. And you can write it right below, right there. This last one is a blackout poem. Now, a blackout poem is actually supposed to look like this, where you take a page from a book or a magazine, and then you use a Sharpie and you cover all the words you don't want, and you get the words you do want. So go to work and sneak things in when you can. So they took just a few words from a page. And if you can, if you have a magazine and your parents don't mind you ripping a page out, go ahead and do that, or from a book. Otherwise, if you don't have something to rip out and erase some of the words, then you can use this. So you might go through this excerpt from Todd Koneko's heavy metal nonfiction chapter, and you might find the words that you don't want. So maybe I like the word steering wheel. So I might bold it just so I know not to delete it. Ooh, long-haired. And you can go through and find all the words that you want, and then you can start deleting the words you don't want. And you want to start making a poem. So steering wheel on your long-haired clarinet. Doesn't make a ton of sense, so that's okay. So you'll slowly kind of delete the words that you don't want, and then you'll end up with a poem where it's just a few words, okay? And that one is supposed to be kind of a weird poem. It's okay if it doesn't make a ton of sense. When you are done, what I want you to do is any poems that you created in here, I want you to copy. So let's say this was my poem, right? I want you to copy and paste them into the Poetry Portfolio Google Doc, which is over here. So you see Poetry Portfolio Google Doc, that's where I'm gonna grade all of your poems. So when you click on that, it will show you kind of a similar thing, but it's all blank. So you'll click on Where I'm From poem, and you'll paste in your poem. So this was the blackout poem, which was poem number 4, I believe. Yeah, yep, right there. And I'll paste it here. And now Miss Rowell has my poem. I'm not missing it anymore, so I can get credit for that. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to email me. And have a great day.